Hey guys, what's up? My name's Stone Owen and I'm doing me some Barrows. Don't know how to pronounce it right, but I'm doing it. Trying to rebuild my bank after getting cleaned. You know what? This is the second time I got Derek's in the tunnels. By the way, I wish I was recording last time because I got DH plate legs. Um, yeah, I don't know. I was just like, you know what? Let's do a commentary. Might as well make this rebuilding of the bank kind of a fun thing, while at the same time, maybe entertaining some people while they go ahead and skill. Because I know that's what I did for a lot of my skills. I just watched a lot of commentaries. But yeah, guys. So I got greedy and I saw a lot of my friends going to Duel Arena and making a lot of money at staking and stuff like that. And so I did that, and wow, I made a lot of my money over there at one point. And then I remember I was like, you know what? It's about time that I went and got 99 Prayer and 99 Herblore. And so I started, staking my bank. And then it started off pretty good. I was like, I think I was only 100 mil away from getting both 99 Prayer and a 99 Herblore. And then I ended up, went on a bad streak, did a lot of bad bets. And then, yeah, I got cleaned. And then I stopped playing for a bit, and I was like, you know what, I can't be playing this no more. It's just not fun. Jageek's coming up with a couple of kind of updates. I'll go on. I'll talk later about this whole School of Fortune thing and what I think about it. But anyways, so yeah, but yeah, like I said, I got greedy. Oh my god, I didn't freeze him, of course. I got greedy and I ended up, getting cleaned, and now I'm in this situation. But kind of, this isn't the first time I've been cleaned. Well, I mean, I've been hacked. This is the first time I got cleaned. This is the first time I lost my entire bank on my own behalf. But yeah, guys. So basically, well, when I got hacked, see, I don't download anything. I don't bot or anything like that. The whole problem was one of my friends, I guess, or I don't know, he wasn't really a good friend, obviously, because he did this to me, but he kind of came on and he was like, oh, bro, I need your help, I stopped playing this, but I still play a RuneScape private server. I was hoping maybe you can go ahead and, vote for me so I can go ahead and get this or whatever. And then I was like, oh yeah, sure, man, what do I have to do? And he was like, oh, you just gotta make an account. And I guess when I made the account, and then he was like, oh yeah, just download the server, and once you go on, you just vote for me, and then you never have to play again. And I was like, alright, man, I'll do that for you. And turned out it was a keylogger, and then he ended up hacking me, and then yeah, so I got cleaned like that. But I rebuilt again. It seems like every time I get close to being able to, afford Herblore and Prayer, I either get hacked or this time I got cleaned. So it's dumb, but I got a brand new computer, so I don't have to worry about any more keyloggers. I don't download anything. I don't go on any websites anybody tells me. I don't care how close I am with you. I'm not gonna go on any of your sites or anything. Sorry, guys. But anyways, so that's about it. And the way I handle going through getting cleaned or getting hacked or whatever, I usually start off, obviously if you have some good friends, you can ask them to borrow cash. I don't, well, I don't know. I do that. I mean, if a friend really wants to drop me 50 mil, that's cool. But I mean, like, I don't really have friends that are like ridiculously rich on this game, so like I usually just go like, "Yo, bro, can I borrow a mil?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, cool." I, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, they're like, "Yeah, that's cool, man." And I'll borrow a mil, and I start off. What I do is, I go straight here. I know this has always been my, home away from home kind of thing. My friends all can tell when I get hacked is when they go ahead and be like, "Oh, what are you doing?" I go, "Oh, I'm at Barrows." They're like, "Oh, you got hacked?" And I'm like, "Yep." So yeah, because my old computer was just filled with viruses, and I, I didn't pay attention a lot back then. But now, I got me a brand new computer, so I'm like, not happening anymore. So yeah, but I usually go borrows. And then what I do is I just continually keep building like my armor up and everything, until I have the most efficient armor to go ahead and do borrows, where I can just. I'm doing borrows so fast that it just like trips are only taking me about a good 4 or 5 minutes, which I mean that's not. I mean that's it's pretty fast, but I mean that's not ridiculous. But I mean talking about like I have the most efficient armor and I have the most efficient spec weapons and all that. So I mean before I leave here, the last thing, because I got all the gear, I got my arms, I got my mage's book, I got Vecna skull and all that. So the last thing I want to do is have a fury, and then also I want to have it was either an arcane or a spectral, I can't remember. yeah, that's basically. So I'm gonna be here for a good 2 weeks, but once I have that gear, then I should be good. I'll move up and probably do like might do DKs. I never solo DKs. I usually had a partner. I had a friend that would go ahead and I'd have a friend that would go ahead and what's it called trying to think. I'd have a friend that would go ahead and go to DKs with me. Sorry, I had a brain fart there. I had a friend that would go to DKs with me and we'd split all the loots, but he quit unfortunately, so now I'm gonna have to learn how to solo at DKs, which I hope I can do. So that's, that's gonna be, either I can do that or maybe I might go do some like PKing or something. I don't know. I'm not really much of a PKer, but I mean, if you guys would like to see that, then I could try. Nothing against trying, but yeah. So I'm gonna try to get the most efficient. Oh yeah, and it was Dragon Claws. Never mind, it wasn't a Spectral. It was Dragon Claws. I might go for a Spectral. I don't know. Spectrals, I think, are decent at. Yeah, those are pretty good at DKs. So I might go for. I'm gonna go for a Spectral, D Claws, and a Fury. That's all I got left on my list of things to buy. And I should be good. And then I'll start doing some DKs. I need to get a rapier if I'm gonna solo DKs. I mean, the way a lot of my friends, like, they can go ahead and do bosses with like just like rag gear and everything, and they're cool with that. But I mean, I feel like if you're gonna do something, do it the most efficient way that you possibly can, or else you're just wasting your time. Kind of like this, where the door was right next to. Oh my god, I gotta go all the way back around. But yeah, I feel like if you're gonna do bossing and stuff like that, you gotta do it the most efficient way, or else you're just wasting your time there. Because I mean, I got some friends where it's like once they get clean, they just try to go and get their bank back. Or they just go ahead and try to make a quick like 5 mil, and then they'll go ahead and they'll just start ragging over at bandos. And I mean, like, they get like 1 to 2 kills every run they go, and it's like, and then they come out and they do that for a good month, and they'll make probably like 20 mil. But I mean, like, I'm like, why are you bothering with that? Just go start off small and then build your bank up. Yeah, it's going to take you a bit to get back to where you were, but it'll end up being a lot faster than what you're doing now. I don't know. But then again, I got some friends that are just ridiculously lucky. They go there and like within their first couple of trips, they have themselves they get a tacit, either a tacit split or a tacit drop. Solo, I mean. So I don't know. It depends on your preference. This is my preference. I do Barrows for a good week and a half to 2 weeks, and then eventually I have enough gear to go and do some DKs, and then I go DK it up. And there's a mouse on me, of course. It's always these mouse that go ahead. Mice. Mice. I don't crap. A rat. What is that crap? Anyways, this trip is almost done. Like, well, you can see that, but I mean, this was kind of a slow trip for me. Didn't really do all that great. Oh my, of course it would do that hit first. Come on, there we go. And if you guys could see, this is kind of how I go with it. This is the gear I have: my Arams, Mage's Book, Polypore, Sears Ring, Barrows Gloves. Usually I have a Fury, and then if I'm doing this the most efficient way, I have Claws for my spec weapon instead of a DDS. But I just got runes. Not bad, but I mean, I got my Derek's Legs, so already everything from now on is, well, I mean, it's always all profit here. That's the good thing about doing it the way I'm doing it right now, is you're not wasting money on food, you're not wasting money on, prayer pots, you're not wasting money on runes, because all the only runes that I'm losing is water runes, which, I mean, those aren't bank breakers. So I mean, you can't, like, I started off here with 4,000 death runes and 2,000 blood runes, which is 1k ice barrages, which I'm never gonna ever do 1k ice barrages, but I just like starting with that. And now you can see I got 254 blood runes, death runes, and 87 blood runes, and I mean, that just builds up over time. And so yeah, thanks guys for watching. I might come up with a full-blown Barrows guide soon, I don't know yet, but yeah, so see you guys later. Remember, comment, rate, subscribe, and leave suggestions on what I should do next for money making. You guys can think of better ways and let me know. Alright guys, see you.